Okay, so we've got our calorie counter, but let's suppose that we wanted to make this class be a little bit more robust. We want to inherit from calorie counter. We want to create a health monitor that not only tracks calories, but also tracks steps and has a step goal. So we can do this pretty easily by utilizing our class and just by doing the same thing that we did to create an object. In fact, we can create an object and then use that object as a prototype for creating new objects. That's how prototypical inheritance works. So let's take a look at an example here. What we're going to do is we're going to create a health monitor. And the way we're going to do this is we're just going to say health monitor is equal to, and we're going to do calorie counter new, just like we would create a new object. This time we're going to define something here. We're going to say steps and then a step goal. And we're going to set the step goal to default to 10,000 steps, a pretty good goal for steps in a day. Then we're going to define some functions that are going to exist on health monitor. So we're going to say function health monitor colon step. This will add steps and we'll have an amount. And then we'll put an end. And here we're just going to do self.steps equals self.steps plus amount. So that will work just like the add did for our calorie counter, except this will add some steps. Then let's go ahead and add a did reach goal, but let's make this one a little bit more complicated. It's going to check each of the goals, and it's actually going to give us some output so that we can see what goals are met. So we're going to do health monitor colon did reach goal, and we're essentially redefining this method that exists. So when we call did reach goal, it's going to use the one in health monitor when we have an instance of health monitor instead of the one on calorie counter. So what we'll do here is let's go ahead and create a variable called goals reached. Set this equal to 0. Let's make this local. And then inside here, we're going to say if self.count is greater than or equal to self.goal, then we're going to go ahead and print out, and we'll say calorie goal of, and then we'll concatenate here self.count reached. And then we'll do an else print calorie goal not reached yet. And then we'll put our end. So that will print out for the calorie goal. And then let's also make it so that we increment our goals reached in that case. So we'll say goals reached equals goals reached plus 1. And then let's do something similar for the step goal. So we'll say if self dot steps is greater than self dot step goal, then we'll say step goal of self dot step goal reached. And then we'll add one to our goal reached, and here we can say step goal not reached yet. Then at the end of this, we're just going to return goals reached is greater than or equal to 2. So if all the goals, both of these are met, then we'll return true, otherwise we'll return false.